That's why I was like, there's got to be a second phase. There's got to be more, because even though it took every single item we possibly had to defeat those red women people, it was actually a pretty easy battle once you figured out the pattern. But anyways, we have some skills to upgrade. Revitalize. Hey, that would have been useful in the last match. An advanced healing art that restores all allies' HP. Yeah, that would have been super useful. Oh well. Use your party. That would have been helpful too. It probably would have been okay. And then, yes, that ability. That was the one I was looking for in the battle. We were still learning it. Cool, so let's change our strategy. If allies... actually, it would be if at least 2 people are KO'd, I want you to use your new Revitalize ability. And as long as you have CP, use it. And then we also want... I forgot what this one is. I think it's Cure. So if ally is less than 25% HP, use your... I believe it's Heal? I think it's Heal. Use your Heal ability. No, it's Cure. And do it as long as you have more than 1% CP. And now for the other one. Use this. If 2 allies or more meets the condition. And then use this if only 1 ally meets the condition. I think that's going to be a way we're going to do this. Because this is the weaker version, or I could just turn this one off, honestly. And just use the more advanced one. Let's see if we go to arts. Art that restores 1 ally's HP. Art that greatly restores 1 ally's. So this one is just an overall more powerful one. Then regenerate you use to heal or to over time an ally. And you got Healing Circle, which is amazing. I love Healing Circle. Revitalize, which restores every ally's HP. Oh. That wasn't what I was thinking it was. I thought it was Resurrection, but revived everyone at the same time. Oops. Okay, so let's go to Strategy and let's change that. Because we want it to be if we have affected an ailment. We want it to where... Like if allies are 25% less and we have at least 2 allies with that, then use Revitalize. And I'm going to do the same thing with this one. So at least 2 allies, use Cure. If not, just use Heal. Okay. And then let's go ahead and turn these off. We don't want the AI using those. Boop, boop, boop. Okay. Sweet. Let's head back. Oh wait, we actually have another cutscene to watch.
I didn't see that coming about Volron. As for those red women, to think they were monsters all along.
Tell me about it. One minute they look perfectly human. Next thing you know, they're not actually human at all.
They definitely weren't Renan or Danon. I'm not even sure language would get through to them.
So what were they then? Human Zoogle hybrids?
Is the most terrifying thing anyone said all day.
How about you, Shion?
It's not a bad idea.
You ever seen anything like that before?
No, never. However, if they're the same as the Red Woman we've seen with Volron, I think it's safe for us to assume they understand our language at the very least.
I had just so much I wanted to ask them. About Rena, and Shion's thorns.
Unfortunately, they blew themselves up before we got the chance. Why would they do such a thing, though? To take us with them? Or in order to keep something hidden?
Both sound plausible to my ears. They took off with the Renaissance too, remember?
Yeah, they did. And the next time we meet them, we're going to make sure they tell us everything they know.
Give me 1 second real quick, guys. I'm gonna check something on my computer. Burp, 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 burp,
Are you just
burp.
going to keep standing around or what?
Yes, I am.
Just getting prepped over here.
Boop, boop, boop. There we go. Okay. I've noticed that my frame rate was like dropping to 59 every once in a while in the recording area, so I turned my overclock back on my computer because it's a little warm today. I turned it off for a little bit, so I'll just keep an eye on it and make sure that things don't go crazy. But anyways, let's head back. And yeah, I think those red women are, what would you call it? Dark astral energy that has manifested itself into being a sentient, because they were talking about that earlier, and I think that's what the result is, and that's why they want to run Soma so badly, so they can control everything. But that's just a theory. I have no idea, because I've actually never beaten this game before, which is why I'm playing it. Anyways, let's head to the ship. Yeah, Red Woman. We'll learn more about you later. Boop, boop, boo. Alrighty. I don't know why I came up here. There's no reason to come up here. The reason I just thought that was the way that I was supposed to go. Boo da boo da boo. Sorry, looking at my other monitors. I'm paying attention to where Shion's going. This place is quite amazing, though. They did all of the testing on all the Denins, so they can figure out they have the ability to handle the powers of a sovereign. Okay, we keep going this way through the maintenance bay. Hey, there's some energy I can harvest. Yep, please. I don't think there's going to be a battle coming up. There might be. I'm going to save it just in case, but I think this is for the boss battle that was here a couple episodes ago. Boop, boop, boo. So now we get to go to Renan. Go to the homeworld of the Renan people. To try to chase down this red woman and give us back the Renaissoma, so we can cure Shion's thorns and do other things that I can't think of on top of my head. Oh yeah, we have to fight things, don't we? Well, we need money because we went through all of our items. I also wanted to check something with this. When it comes to you using your barrier, I want you to use it. I guess for now, we'll just set it to where... Actually, I'll just control it. So we'll just turn it off for now. Let's kill these things. This should hopefully be a little bit easier. Oh, Kasara's ticked. Ouch! Wanted a harder challenge, I can definitely tell you. It's harder. Flare Demolisher. Indeed. No! Get back here! No, stop moving. Thank you, Shion. Oh yeah, I still got these. I still got this set from when we were fighting the boss. Rimwell wants you in here. Actually, yeah, whatever. She can come in. Ouch. Boom. Boom. No. Leave Kasara alone. Indeed. All disasters named one. Boom. There we go. Blah 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 magic. Indeed.
A hard-won victory.
No lie. No lie, Shion. No kidding. No. Yeah, whatever. Not that big of a deal, and I'm going the wrong way. Cool. I'm lost. Help. Somebody help me. Let's go this way. I believe it's... yeah, it's this way and then all the way around. I believe the rest we should be able to avoid. How much money do we have? We are broke. Okay, we need to kill things for money. So we can buy items. Because we are definitely going to be using a lot of items since we're on hard. I'm not fighting that thing. Tried fighting it a couple times. Yeah, it's specifically for the upgrades. This one... yeah, I guess we can handle the wolves.
Get lost.
Take this. Eat this. I'm gone. In a vine.
Boom!
Inferno by the power of water. Severing wind.
These winds can run drinks around us.
By the power of water! Boom!
Ignite.
There we go.
Blue escape. Yeah. And totally to me. Severing wind.
And the stabby stabs to me. Oh, I missed. Dang it. Oop, there we go. Blow them away. Ooh. Roll! Roll! That probably was a waste. Didn't need to waste my HP to kill him. Oh well. What's done is done.
Hey, I'm pretty lucky.
Sweet. Lots of items needed for money. Okay. Here we go. Let's see what kind of cutscene we get now.
What the? When did it get pitch dark all of a sudden?
Oh yeah, when
The
did
lights
it?
are all out. Think it has something to do with the explosion back in the Forbidden Zone? Doe?
You two.
Faria, Avakir. Thank goodness you're safe.
Avakir filled me in about everything. About how I ambushed you all.
She doesn't remember a thing, so she really was being controlled.
Hmm. Interesting.
He told me about Tarnigan, too. Is it true?
What difference does it make? What's done is done.
Stop casting me off, just for once!
Faria, not now. It can wait. Dohalim, Leglis is in grave peril.
So I can see.
It's the city's core reactor. It's damaged. Some of the basic systems we've managed to keep online, but complete restoration's still a way off.
You're an
Ooh.
elite technician, though. You can fix it, right?
If so, then what's the problem?
Panic's begun to set in among the citizens. Until now, whenever something like this happened, the Sovereign would issue a decree. But this time, not so much as a peep. Any longer, and we run the risk of riots breaking out before we can get things back up and running.
Hmm.
Forget the Sovereign. I doubt you'll be hearing from him anytime soon.
What's that supposed to mean?
You
Do know
kind of
something I don't?
died in a fire.
Suffice it to say, the Sovereign isn't the kind of ruler we thought he was.
Dun dun dun.
That is, if he ever even existed, which is looking doubtful at this stage.
Are you out of your mind? Why, if people knew that a lord such as yourself was whispering such blasphemy, they'd...
There's no time to explain now. It sounds like we need to find a way to keep Leglis from spiraling out of control.
We need to stop that riot.
But how do we do that?
Riots feed on discontent and unrest, right? So if we want to keep the peace, we just need to put people's minds at ease.
At ease? Like by letting them hear directly from someone they trust.
Like Dohalim.
That's it. Who's the highest ranking person in Leglis right now?
Leglis wouldn't have a next in line. After all, you said the Sovereign rules over everyone directly, right?
Correct. The closest thing to an authority figure would be a lord. And the only one left is... Ah. Very well then. Avakir, you mentioned a few facilities were still online. Which ones?
Ooh. Dohalim has a big job to do.
Why hasn't the Sovereign said anything?
Please, won't somebody explain what's going on?
Is it over? What's going to happen to all of us?
Heed me now, fellow Renans of Leglis.
Oh, indeed.
It is I, Lord Dohalim Ilkaris of Eldaman and Sia.
Look up there, it's Lord Dohalim!
Hold on! He should be in the crown contest! Shouldn't he? Why isn't the Sovereign talking to us?
The Sovereign is seeing to other matters right now. In my capacity as Lord, I speak to you in his stead. You're afraid. As people so often are when faced with the unknown. I hope you'll allow me to put your fears to rest. The city's core reactor has experienced a malfunction. However, we have our top engineers attending to the matter, and things will soon be back to normal. I know that you feel abandoned, perhaps more scared and alone than ever before. But I ask you all to keep one thing in mind. You are Leglis, not the Lords and Sovereign. The solidarity of its citizens is the mortar that holds it together. If we don't allow ourselves to be distracted by our differences, if we put our hearts and minds together and stand as one, I am confident we will find new hope. I would be honored to stand with you. Not as a person of loftier rank, but as another human being among many. I hope that you'll lend me your strength, for if we can persevere as one, I know a bright tomorrow awaits.
Woo! Lord Dohalim for president! And with that, the lights are back on. Indeed. Or the screen's just going white. One of the two.
Your speech seems to have done the trick. Looks like the city won't be descending into chaos after all.
I only pray the relief will tide the city over for the time being.
What you said earlier, about the Sovereign possibly not even existing, was it true?
It's still too premature to say with any certainty, but I believe so. This whole time, this world we've been fed was a lie, built on nothing but falsehoods.
But it can't all have been...
I can believe it. After everything I saw in the Forbidden Zone, what they did to Faria, it's the only explanation that makes sense.
But what about hierarchy, Avakir? Authority? The very foundations of Renan society? How can we live without someone to guide us?
I'd say we found someone capable of doing just that, wouldn't you?
You? You can't be serious.
I have business I must take care of first. But once everything is over, I shall return.
He just convinced...
Not as your sovereign, nor as a leader, the likes of which the people here are used to, I think.
Hey, game crashed. I mean, he literally just convinced an entire space station to calm down and trust in him instead of rioting and causing chaos. I'm pretty sure he has what it takes in order to be a leader. But anyways, I will be right back. I will be back because I have to restart the computer because apparently there was an error in this area. Interesting. Ooh. Dohalim got a new emblem. Hidden leader. That makes sense. Cool. So yeah, we're back. I just skipped through the cutscene and made my way back. And yep, this is what we got now. So Ground Dasher, an advanced Earth art that gushes rock out of an Earth fissure. Cool. Easier perfect evade and guarding, increased down damage, and improved healing arts. The amount of HP healed from healing arts. Yes, please.
Looks like the people of Lenegis can rest easy.
I couldn't have done it without your words of encouragement, Law.
Hey, you're the one who made the speech.
I think everybody can share the credit here.
I think she has a point. It was a very, very inspiring speech. You did an excellent job on it. Also, let me make sure... I don't think that's what you are actually working on. You're working on something down here. Make sure we keep the circles going. Okay. Well, we got another cutscene to watch, so let's go ahead and enjoy it. Actually, before anything else happens, let's go ahead and save so I don't have to run all the way back again. That was actually the first hard crash I have had on this game since I started playing it 67 hours ago, so very good. This game is extremely stable. I think we've only had one really strange bug, maybe one or two like minor bugs, and one like hard crash. And that could also be because it's warm in here and I'm pushing my computer a little warmer than normal, so recording this and playing the game probably is contributing to that a little bit more too. But who knows? But anyways, let's watch another cutscene while Xian steps her face.
In one sense, when all is said and done, perhaps I have been a slave this whole time too.
You, a Renan Lord? How do you figure that exactly?
I was complicit in the Renan system, bound by its values, resigned to being swept along, without the resolve to take a stand. And when I realized the severity of my mistake, all I longed for was punishment, a lord. And yet my first instinct was to place my fate in the hands of others.
I think I can relate. I couldn't stand watching my people bow and scrape their way through life, but I didn't know what else I could do about it either. The ability to think for yourself and be your own master, that's what separates a slave from a free person. At least, that's what Law's dad Zephyr used to say. Zephyr taught me how to fight. But in doing so, he also taught me how to live.
Even if it means stumbling along the way. If it's on a road of our own choosing, free of regret. Why, that's the road of freedom. Or, to put it another way, so long as his heart is compromised, even the loftiest of kings is no freer than a slave. I think I finally understand now. This Zephyr character sounds like he was a wise man indeed. I only wish I could have met him.
There's just so much I wish I could ask him, especially now. I wonder, have I been correctly carrying on the torch that he passed to me?
It's a very good question. I do miss Zephyr. He was in the very beginning of the game, and he kind of got all the characters together and got the whole let's rebel against these big guys mentality thing going. He was really cool. I really wish we could have got to play with him more, but I understand his point in the game. Anyways, we got another cutscene.
How long have you known?
Known what?
About the darkness I carry inside me. You seem to have been aware of it for quite some time now.
Why ask me now? What does it matter? But yes, I have. I've pretty much known that something was gnawing at you ever since we left Menancia.
So basically since the very start of our journey then. Just when I thought I couldn't feel more ashamed.
Leave the past where it belongs. We have no need for it now. You're forging ahead. That's what matters. If my brother could see you, he'd be proud.
Not as proud as he would be of his sister, I'm sure.
Well then, just as well it's not a competition, huh?
Yeah, they've both been through a lot too.
Are you just
We're
going
at
to
this-
keep standing around or what?
No,
Sorry, I'm just getting prepped over here.
I am comprehending everything that just went through for the audience and for my own brain, because my brain is teeny. It's, yeah. And we're just gonna go with that. Let's watch the next cutscene.
Kisara? Anyone at home in there?
Sorry. Did I look distracted?
Among other things. To be entirely honest, I couldn't tell whether you were smiling or frowning.
You were thinking about Dohalim, weren't you?
That obvious, huh? I was just thinking how good it is to see him moving forward at last. It was always so infuriating, knowing how capable he could be if he just put his mind to it. A prisoner trapped in a cage of his own self-doubt. But now, he's finally beginning to spread his wings. I'm happy for him.
So, then why do you look so sad?
Oh, I don't know if I'd say sad. There's a bittersweetness to it, I guess. It's good and strange, knowing that he won't be needing me anymore. It probably sounds weird, doesn't it? I have this massive worry off my mind. I should be jumping up and down for joy, right?
Must be that maternal instinct of yours at work.
Rinwell's right. You're like a mother bird, finally letting go as her child takes his first shaking and nervous flight from the nest.
A pretty big child.
That's one way to look at it. I wouldn't like to see Dohalim's face if he heard you say that. All this has made me realize I can't allow myself to become a prisoner of my own making like he was. If Dohalim can forge his own path ahead, then I can too. I won't be left behind.
Yeah, you go, Kisara. You keep on being the mother of the group, and we'll keep on forging ahead and making our heart break. In all seriousness, yeah, she really does look out after all the other characters, and I understand her feelings of. I mean, obviously, I've never had children myself.
What do you say we check back in on the ranch?
But I can relate to her feelings of you know, the people that you know are growing up and maturing, and they don't need your guidance anymore. I don't truly know the feeling, but I can somehow relate to it. Okay, we'll check up on the farm. Let's see what's going on. I don't even remember what I made on the ranch. I made a lot of things, apparently. Good to know. Okay. Any new weapons we can make? Oh wait, I think we already have the best of everything. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell some things, and then we are going to sell a bunch of materials that we don't need. Boop, boop, boo. Like this thing. Keep everything down to 10. You sell anything that's above 10. Boop, 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 boop. Boop, 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 boop. Dun, dun, dun. Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, I thought we would have a lot more items than that. Okay, well, we made 20,000 or 14,000. I know how to count numbers. So first thing we are going to need is more life bottles. So let's get about 5 of those. And let's get ourselves a couple orange gels. Okay. Then we got some basic equipment. We can last a lot longer in combat, and we have a way to revive ourselves if Xion or Dohalim go down. Okay, I don't think we can enhance any of our things. What about transfer? Let's see. I still haven't quite figured out what I want Dohalim to have. Let's see if we can make a level 5 Black Onyx. Nope, we can only make a level 3. Okay. What about level 5 Warrior Album? Boop, 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 boop. Level 3 is the highest. Okay. And what about level 5 magic item? Can we make one of those? Nope, level 4 is the highest. Okay. Well, let's just go ahead and enhance these then, I guess. Do 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 boop boop. Try to keep at least 2 of everything. Here we go. Begun the enchantment. Okay, and let's do the same thing for you. Because we got a lot of simple stones. There we go. Okay, so both of those have their buffs going.
You can never be too prepared. But did we have to spend so much?
Heck yeah, we had to. Spending money is fun.